Hey chat, it's Crafty Type 1, and my newest gaming addiction is set to release in the near future. And what's crazy enough, it isn't even a Nintendo game. In this video, I'm gonna go over Ananta, a game that was recently shown off in the Tokyo Game Show. In this video, I'm gonna go over what the game actually is, what was shown off in the Tokyo Game Show, and why I'm so excited for it. But before we get into that, I am doing a DLC giveaway for Pokemon Legends ZA. All you gotta do is subscribe and comment down on this video to get entered. The reason why I'm making this video now is because we recently got a massive trailer for this game on the Tokyo Game Show, which was about a week ago. And my hype has been with the game since the announcement. If you guys didn't know, this game was originally announced 2 years ago under the name Project Mugen. And I believe if you want to even go back into like my Discord messages, I talk about this a ton. But essentially, it's an urban open world RPG that people are calling like anime GTA, which honestly fits. Actually, if you go back into some of my previous videos and streams, you can hear this music, because I absolutely fell in love with it and decided to use it in some of my credits. But I've been following this game since it was originally announced under the name Project Mugen. And recently we just got a massive gameplay trailer showing basically kind of everything we could do. And this is like one of the first times we've seen this amount of gameplay and also this amount of coverage, because people at the Tokyo Game Show were able to play a small demo of the game to get a feel of everything. And we also got, a bunch of news as well correlating to this game. I do have actually quite a bit of concerns, but in this video, I'm just going to talk about why I'm hyped about the game, all the features that, have been shown off. So if you guys want to hear what my concerns are, why I'm worried, let me know by giving this video a like. This game just hits different. You guys can see right now on the screen, like the gameplay trailer. It being in an Asian-inspired urban open world is refreshing, because honestly, when you think of massive open world city games, I think of like Spider-Man 2, GTA 5. Both of those are inspired on American cities. And actually, in interviews at Tokyo Game Show, they did explain that they wanted to use an Asian-inspired city because it was underutilized. And honestly, as someone that loves the culture and the style of Japan, Tokyo, Korea, I can't wait to explore this. The Traversal is like another big part. I mean, as you guys could see in the trailer, we got like Spider-Man style swinging. They also show multiple cars that all look amazing. This game is definitely action oriented, but what's interesting is it doesn't seem like there's like one way to play. And again, this was also talked about in multiple interviews, where each character is kind of like a different way to play. So like for example, we have this character that was just shown on screen. I apologize, I don't really know the names. I'm not that into it, but I'm assuming he's gonna have like a more watchdog style gameplay because he's like the hacker of sorts. And then of course you have the main character that has some more open world JRPG style combat, but the overall variety of play styles just seems intriguing, and we'll have to see if they deliver, because the demos shows off multiple different activities you could do in the world. So like similar to GTA, and this is where the comparison comes from. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, in GTA Online I have over 500 hours. So if this game is anything like GTA Online, I mean, like, come on. But like the variety of activities, like you don't have to do combat if you don't like it. There's like, they showed skydiving, there's like basketball, there's just straight up like a delivery sim in the game, which is crazy. It just seems like they're like, can we do it? Sure, let's just do it. While I have the gameplay demo up on screen, I kind of want to go over some interviews that happened at the Tokyo Game Show, because this game being developed by NetEase and is, a JRPG style game, everyone seems to, assume it would be a gacha game, which hasn't been like officially stated, because honestly, I could see this as a single player game. Do I think it's going to happen? No. There was a bunch of videos done on Tokyo Game Show, but like in a few interviews, specifically from the producer Ash, they do confirm there is no character gacha. The quote specifically says, "Ananta will not include character gacha. The team believes that if they deliver a genuinely great game, players will support it naturally. Implementing gacha risks diminishing the value of existing characters, while the vision of Ananta is to spotlight all characters equally and weave drama across the entire world." I mean, that begs the question, this is a game. They are a company. They are here to make money. And it being developed by NetEase actually, to me, is a little reassuring. No, sorry, it's not being developed by NetEase, but it's being developed by a team under NetEase. And I think they understand now how to make free-to-play games, especially with Marvel Rivals, which has no gacha of any kind, no payments for characters or being able to impact gameplay in any way. But the skins, the battle pass, all in Marvel Rivals are enough to keep that game afloat and, are rewarding for the people that want to buy it. So we all have like an equal playing ground when it comes to playing the game, even if we want to spend money or not. This is a topic for a whole nother video. And like anime is a big part of my life, anime games, gacha games. So if you guys want to hear me talk about it more, please let me know. But this could shift the perspective on what a free-to-play game is, especially if this does well. Like, imagine if this game kind of rivals GTA 6, which a lot of people are assuming, and the monetization structure works. I think that could change how we see free-to-play games and how a lot of companies develop them, because NetEase has proven it twice now, or hopefully. The first one with Marvel Rivals and the second one with... I am a little worried because this game is being compared to, GTA 6. It's going to be the anime of GTA. And I definitely think it can be that if the team behind it does a good job. And this is getting developed by a team called Naked Rain. It's a team under NetEase. So NetEase is fully producing, fully funding this project. But it seems to have been in a sort of development hell. As I've said before, the original game was called Project Mugen, and then they released like a newer trailer about a year later under the name Ananta, which they said they completely redid the engine, the gameplay, everything. Of course, they took aspects from the original project, but it seems like they're lacking a little bit of focus because there is just a bunch of stuff that they're adding. And it seems like, to me at least, from the outside looking in, I'm hoping they actually deliver on their promises. As I've said before, this game is like almost a GTA Online but anime. The problem is it's a single player game right now. And they say they're planning for multiplayer. But to me, that's just, where's your replayability? Is this just like a single player story? Like, I mean, I get you could do X amount of things. There's a bunch of activities. It's literally an open world. But if you're making this game essentially like a GTA and you're going to get those comparisons, you have NetEase backing it, which is known for making like online oriented games. Why isn't it online? And that would kind of tie into like my worries and concerns. But according to interviews, multiplayer features are planned, allowing players to gather in the city, but Ananta is not an MMORPG. Multiplayer is positioned as one of several play elements. And yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense. When the original project trailer came out, I was hoping it would be more of an MMORPG, just having a bunch of people in a world. I'm hoping it's in like the same vein of how GTA 5 Online isn't really an MMORPG. Because, I mean, in the gameplay show that they showed like heists. So, you could hypothetically work with multiple people to get that done. I think, I mean, like, even if they just pulled a Genshin, and if you're just in the same world, I think that'd just be fine. Just do activities in the same area. I would at least want that at launch. But, that kind of goes into my wishes, which isn't about this video. It's about me being hyped. Last thing I want to talk about is the release window, because I've already been waiting 2 years, a little bit more for this game. How long am I going to have to wait? Well, according to leading gaming magazine, Ananta is expecting to release in 2026, likely around July or later in the year. And I don't believe this is 100% confirmed. I might make, another video talking about it. But this will debut on PC, PlayStation, and Android and iOS. I know a lot of comments are asking like, why Android? Why iPhones? I mean, the Asian market, like their primary gaming device is their mobile phones. So having it on those just make a lot of sense. How it's going to run, I have no idea. But I feel like NetEase, I'm not going to say does a good job of optimizing, but we'll have to see. They have NetEase's money and NetEase makes a ton. So I'm hoping. And they're putting a lot of effort into the team as well, doing a lot more hiring, a lot more staffing. I don't think they're going to abandon the project. The issue now comes in the release of GTA 6, which I don't even know when it is going to play GTA 6. And that's the thing. even if it's $100. But, you know, this being a free-to-play game is, you know, definitely a competitor to that. I think my concern is if they release in the same month, this could just be like a fad. Oh, people play it until GTA 6 come out. So this game would have to be either released 3 months before GTA 6 to make it feel like it has like substantial grounds, or I don't know, like 6 months after. So like the hype dies down from GTA 6 and there's a more open availability. I do not think this game is done at all. I mean, of course, it's going to be like a game that's updated after release as well. But I've said it before, I believe this game's in development hell. It seems like there's a lack of focus, which is like causing them to do a variety of things, which they just changed a lot. And some of the stuff I'm not that happy that they changed based off of the first trailers. But, you know, we'll get into that in a different video. Overall, you know, it was a good day. When I saw this in my subscription feed, I was like, oh, yes. And it was 7 whole minutes of just straight gameplay. And I haven't even talked about like the story elements, because you know how in like GTA, you're basically a criminal organization. Well, in Ananta, you're basically what it seems like is like a police organization. So it's just kind of the opposite. But that's my thoughts on Ananta and its showing on the Tokyo Game Show. Are you now hyped for the game? Was this the first time you ever heard about it? I know like I normally only talk about Nintendo games, but I just had to share my thoughts on this because I'm telling you, I'm going to at least try it day one. And I might keep it in my daily cycle of games. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Like this video if you want to hear more non-Nintendo related content. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.